Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Ascension's Classic Plus. Back again on our Paladin. We are level 54, and today is Thursday. Now, we're going to see how far we can get today in this episode. Granted that we don't have too many quests that we can get ourselves into, but we are going to try and complete this one quest to get the second half of the gem, of this amulet, right out the gate, and hopefully, no issues. Alright, looks like we pulled him without pulling everybody else in that field, which is great. And I hope everybody's having a great week so far. It is almost Friday. One more day, guys. We can make it, I'm sure. We can definitely make it. And, with the second half done, does it ask us to mend the two? Yes. To combine the two, we need to get rid of something, and obviously I'm getting rid of the night crawlers. I don't need the fishing reagents. Quest done, completed, and I believe we have to go and work our way back to that ghost. Now, this place does not mess around, as I have noted before multiple times already this week. This place will be the death of me many times over. I'm very, very positive of that, and I will definitely assume that too. But we'll make it. It's mostly the sorcerers that have caused me the most trouble. The normal ghouls and stuff like that, it don't really bother me. It's just the Nova that does almost 1,000 damage is what bothers me the most. But as a warrior of the Holy Light, it should not be too hard. For sure. And any diseases, poisons, and everything else they try to put on me, I can easily just dispel. So it won't be too much of an issue. So, today's conversation. Well, that's going to be a tough one. And I think, should be what I'm going to be doing in the future. Obviously, I've already stated that I am going to run through this again on a different character. I do have my Professions only character still going. And I'm not going to stop that until I hit max level. So whether or not I have to go through tons and tons and tons and tons of videos and streams to get up to 60, that's still going to be the case. But, other things are in the works too. So, retail might be back on the menu. And I mean that. I have done a lot on this channel when it came to retail. Retail Classic and all the such. And that's not going to change. That is still going to happen at some point. I was just waiting for the right time. And some will say, well, what's the right time? Well, I don't know if you know this, but the motif of my character on this channel. This channel is represented by a Pandaren with horns. That's because my OC is a Pandaren who is half Tauren. Yes, it's quite a concept. I like the concept. I chose it, I picked it out, and I run with it. Now, with that being said, that is going to be the motif. I am playing Cataclysm Classic. No ifs, ands, or buts. I'm playing. If I record it, I'll record it. If I stream it, I stream. That's just the breaks of the game. That's the deal. That is the deal. I will also be playing normal retail. I don't really care for normal retail very much. Mostly the classic, but that's because I'm old school. I did not join the game during those days of just, recently. I'm not like that anymore. So, that's something to keep in mind, right? Definitely something to keep in mind. Now, I joined way back, and I'm talking before TVC came out. I was playing this when it was current. And I was at school. Let's see, I was in middle school when Classic came out, and I started playing it because my dad played it. My dad let me play it. Then I got my own back in Cataclysm as my own game. So, technically, I played it pretty much all my life. All of my life, all my school life, I actually slept in school because I was too addicted to this game as a kid. I was so invested. And that's my fault. Yeah. I mean, it's good. I love it. It's a great game. I love this game to pieces. I love it to its foundation, its core. I grew up with it, that's the one thing, right? You guys get attached to a game from your childhood, and you just can't fucking stop playing. And that's the case. That's always the case, And, oh yeah, so that is definitely something to think about. You know, I played all this my whole life. You know, nothing, hardly anything gets past me when it comes to this game. But when I play custom content like this, it's new stuff to me. Like I said, I don't even know about the high risk stuff. All I know is that extra EXP is extra EXP for high risk. Past that, I don't know much. Don't know too much else. So, there's that. You know, keep that in mind, right? I'm not the arbiter of information for the most part, but it's there. And yeah, again, that's definitely something to keep in mind. You know. Here we go into the harder parts of this zone and our hall. Look at fucking all of these guys. Yikes. Can I mark them from out here, I wonder? I hope I can. I don't want to fight that level 62 lead. Yikes. These fucking Searing Ghouls do that too. Those freaking Blast Novas and shit just do so much damage. Holy shit. Please tell me I can mark them from out here. Bruh. Don't make me get closer. The doorway? Fuck you. Fuck you and your doorway. Alright. Well, this is gonna be a shit show. Big time. Big time shit show. Alright. That one guy is a spellcaster. I gotta make sure that he cannot see me. And I gotta make sure he gets to me before that elite comes over here and kicks my ass. Alright, I gotta pay attention to everything else too. Alright, come on. Come on, Acolyte. I need you over here. Alright. Shadow Bolt does quite a bit of damage. Here we go. I will not live against that 62, so I can follow him from a distance. As long as I don't pull him, it should be alright. I gotta place it at the doorway. Yeah, okay. Alright, I can try to do that. Now there's an elite inside too. I don't fucking like that too much. In combat, bruh. Alright guys, I'll take you out here. That warlord saw me and shit. God damn. Probably dead here, guys. Just being straight honest. Because let me tell you, that fucking warlord's gonna kick my ass. 57 elite. He'll kick my ass. Alright, new plan. Recuperate. Backing off and recuperating. Got a dagger over there. Really? Can't loot while in combat. Well, that dude's just gonna fucking sit there and just cast Vault. He ain't going anywhere. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna leave now. Alright, let's go loot this dagger. This is a unique dagger. So, we'll go ahead and grab this. How much is this? Two and a half. Okay, so this is a spell dagger. Not bad. Chance on hit, so this is for Shadow Priests, Warlocks, Mages, too. I mean, Mages could really take the spell pen. Oh, yeah. And we got a dungeon. Awesome. Let's get in there. What are we purging, guys? What are we purging? Old Man? Is it Old Man? Old Man. Okay. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. Was not expecting to spawn right here. This is a spawn? Alright. That's weird. That was a spawn. Okay, what's what? This is a Shadow Priest. Tank is a Paladin tank, right? Yes. I guess. None of this shit's really gonna be completed. I'll be honest with you. All this stuff's outside. Not in here. I've done these quests on Classic. I know what I'm looking for. We are looking for Arcanitis. We are in the... Okay, I know where we're at. Vaguely know where we're at. We're going the wrong way right out the gate. No, we're not. We can go down through here. Okay. Well, great to be war stomped. I'm pretty sure by the end of this dungeon, we'll be level 55, which would get us even closer to our endgame goal, and probably be able to go into Eastern Plague Lands. Because honestly, I'm just trying to get into Eastern Plague Lands. Eastern Plague Lands, where most of the quests that I know how to do are over there. Back in Classic, all you gotta do is go to Lightship Chapel, and it's pretty much all of those quests. Alright, Ancient Stonekeeper boss. We'll go ahead and pop off on that. Drop the hammer, execution. I am gaining some bit of threat from something. Harsh wounds. Staying out of that. Stone Warden. Yeah, War Stomp's really great and all. Stay out of them harsh winds. 2 rock pauldrons. Wow. That is pretty disappointing. Pretty disappointing. Alright. Let us move on. Got a healing paladin, we got a prop paladin, we got a rep paladin. We got one of every 3 here. 3 of 3. Alright. Executioner sentence on you. Done and dusted. Alright, we just need to go around up here and around. Okay. This is some really good transmog. Sun Gardener. Cinderai. Pretty good. I wouldn't mind that outfit. I wonder how much that fucking costs. Golly. My mana never goes down. Ain't that a blessing in disguise for most people, as long as I keep my Seal of Command up. Every judgment gives me mana back instead of costing mana. Well, honestly, it pays itself back 3 times its rate. Yo. Yes. Yes. Why, are you gonna tell me that's the wrong choice? Oh. Oh. I'm sure it does. It give it to everybody else too? That's the question I'm asking. Well, honestly, I think consecrated weapon comes from an ME, right? Yeah, it's an ME. Gives back mana and stuff as long as you're in consecration. So that's why I always use it. It's to give mana back. Does it give it to you guys too? I can't tell. It's cool being knocked back. I really enjoyed that. But let's use my wings. Speed this up a little bit. Concentration hits harder. Definitely need it. Alright, let's see. Skadoosh. So, I am really enjoying the views, guys. I really like that there's people actually watching my channel, going away, out of their way to watch my stuff. I really appreciate it, guys. I really do. And, honestly, according to this video, a lot of my videos are starting to get over 100 views. And you know what? I really like that. I'm really enjoying that. I really appreciate you guys. I'm hoping that many of you will subscribe to the channel. I'm hoping that many of you will like the videos. And, you know, relax and hang out and kind of put this on and kind of chill and take in what I'm doing, you know. All the stuff I'm getting into and at least in the open world, you know. Enjoying all that kind of fun stuff, you know. I like to think that, you know, I got people out there that are turning on this, like, right now, I'm sure there's probably tons of videos and tons of people just opening them up on their second monitor, having me in the background talk and chat and everything else and pretend like, yeah, I relate to this guy in some way. I mean, that's probably not what's happening, but, you know, hey, you know, never know. Some people like to hear idle chatter or yapping in the background. That way they don't feel as lonely, or they feel like, you know, somebody's talking so organic to their audience, rather than just, like, cutting out bits of conversation. See, that's the thing I hate about editing. Like, commentators will talk and stuff, but then they'll edit around that. And just edit out all the parts where they just kind of zone out, space out, and whatnot. I don't like doing that. That's rude. You have a conversation, you edit it out, you won't know, and it's gonna bug you to think about, you know? You know, you just sit there and kind of talk, you know? Some people like having people yapping in the background. You know, it helps them, soothes them out a little bit, you know? Be like, oh yeah, listening to somebody, always nice, you know? Always nice. And you know, I like to think that, you know, me doing this right now, just talking to the ether as I'm running this stuff, you know, I'm sure there's some people out there right now who are just not paying attention to what's going on right now and just having their game on their main monitor and they're running through and just or even letting autoplay and it just pops up and you're just too lazy to change the channel like TV, you know. I've had those moments where some stupid show comes on, I don't like it, but man, too lazy to change the channel. That happens sometimes. It does tend to happen, that, you know. Uh-oh. Did I forget to change my Discord to again? Yikes. Give me 1 second. Maybe. I don't know. Yikes. Hopefully they won't spam message or anything like that, so I can ignore it for at least another 12 minutes. Though I do like the idea that if my Discord goes off, somebody who actually watches it this deep into the video and just comment like, "Is that my Discord?" No, it's mine, guys. Don't worry. Nothing to worry about. It's just my Discord. Alright. Skadoosh. Ba ba ba. Ba ba. Alright. So, yes. Getting ever so closer. I am going to probably do some Mythic Plus with this guy. I might do some dungeons and stuff with this guy at max level. I'll probably end up doing, streams with it instead of whole-ass videos for it, because I think that's better for me to do rather than, you know, anything else. But I am streaming on YouTube a lot more. I'm not really doing anything anywhere else, yet. I know I've been putting in the videos about my Rumble account, stuff like that, to get people to follow on there. And I mostly did that as to see like if people actually pay attention to my descriptions, and at least get a following over there. I mean, YouTube is going down. I will not lie about that. I cannot hide that fact. And YouTube is going downhill. But I am still using YouTube because I think it can be changed, repurposed, and learn its lessons. That's for sure. I'm hoping anyway. That's the hope. Because I want this site to be better. And not be beholden to the political beings of the world. I think the people should take YouTube back over and say, hey, I want to make content without the fear of stupid people in political positions dictating what can and cannot be on YouTube. Straight up. And frankly speaking, if an offshoot YouTube, such as Rumble, can let people make the stuff they want to make without reprisal, that's pretty sad. But another reason why I do Rumble and what I'm thinking about doing on Rumble is Hearts of Iron stuff. Because I think Hearts of Iron videos, I love the Hearts of Iron game. I think Hearts of Iron 4 is one of the best games. But unfortunately, the one thing I kind of fear about playing Hearts of Iron on YouTube is the fact that I'm probably going to get a bunch of political viewers. And I want to maintain no political viewers. I just want gamers. People who don't give a shit about what I'm doing, you know? Just giving no fucks. Giving no shits. Giving no fucks. No shit. About what the fuck I'm doing here, you know? But, hey. It happens. And if I get them, I get them. But I am playing. I'm going to be doing Hearts of Iron stuff on Rumble. For sure. I know I did one stream on YouTube with it, and I got a little afraid because, see, the thing about Hearts of Iron 4, for those who are kind of ignorant, because you're all probably World of Warcraft players, Hearts of Iron 4 is a political World War II simulator, and it's very political because your ideology depends on how your nation kind of thrives, and how the game works is they made democracy pretty bad. Like, the good warmonger types, because the whole objective is to take over the world or defeat the enemy ideologies. But the thing about democracy is, in that game, is that you can't justify wars on anything unless they have accumulated war support. So if you want to go full communist or anti-fascist, you have to wait until they generate world tension and enough world tension for you to be able to do anything. It's kind of like being Neville Chamberlain POV. POV, you're Neville Chamberlain. You wait till the very last freaking minute to do anything. And by then, it's too late. You know. But the big problem with Hearts of Iron is the community itself. I'm a part of a few mods. I'm part of a few mods, Discords, and stuff like that. And I kind of lurk. And let me tell you, they're very, very political. You won't find any apolitical stuff in these servers. You're either leaning one way or the other. And let me tell you, I fear any of that in my comments. I'll be honest. Like, I'm not really afraid of anything, but when it comes to political takes and shit, God, nah. That's for another time. That's for another platform, not this one. I don't need YouTube to look at me yet. Well, I like the community to look at me, but not YouTube itself. That is the scary part. But, the worries of a warrior. Of a wart. And, yeah. It can be a bit daunting to think, like, I'd get something like that, and all my Warcraft community people just kind of back away because they don't want to deal with that either. Believe me. That's a worry for me. big worry for me. Yeah. So, that won't be anything that I'm going to be doing on this channel. I'm going to offshoot it to a different website to do any of that kind of stuff because, God forbid, you know, you ever think about it, like, you can get away with a bunch of stuff. You see other people get away with a bunch of stuff, but you feel like you don't get away with anything? Yeah, that's how I feel all the damn time. Well, let me tell you. I feel that 24/7. And it is kind of rough. So, anyway, we're level 55 now. And I believe we have enough experience to go to Eastern Plaguelands now, I think. Yeah, 53 to 60. So we'll probably slowly make our transition over to Eastern Plaguelands. I'll keep Termite quest. So yeah, I didn't think I was going to do any of these ultimate quests. We don't need that one. Necklace recovery, nah. Let's see. Let's turn this quest in, and then I'm going to use a... maybe. Let me think about it. I might. Just fury. Just vengeance. Vengeance! Alright, let's go back to the bulwark here. Turn this one quest in. Then we'll head over to Undercity. No, we won't head to Undercity. We'll head over to Orgrimmar, turn in Slaying the Beast, and then we'll go to Orgrimmar. Yeah. Oh, they want me to go Hearthglen? Nah, that's full of elites, bro. Yeah, that's full of elites. Wait, where do you want me to go? Somewhere else with that? We'll head over to Orgrimmar right now to get the Orgrimmar stuff. Yeah, first things first though, let's go over here and talk to you. And repair. I don't think there's anything here. Any of importance. We'll sell our junk that we definitely cannot use or need. Make a lot of gold. Quite a bit of gold out of it. Yeah, we're gonna go here. Okay. Now let's head over to Orgrimmar. Now to head over to Orgrimmar, I'm gonna do this. Because I have this Stone of Retreat that I got. I didn't buy this, by the way. I've had it for a long time. So, we'll use it because I have it. It gets us over here faster. A lot faster than waiting for Zeppelin. Alright, where we gotta go? Drag. 2 quests in the drag. The jag. Or not. Slaying the Beast, and then... oh, okay, that quest is inside the dungeon. We don't want that. We'll turn this quest into the drag. We'll go to Thunder Bluff, and then we'll fly to Gadget Stand, turn this quest in. And then we'll head back over to Hammerfall through a Hearthstone, and go along with that. Yeah. Video is almost over. We are down to the last minute. And we'll turn this quest in. And we'll call the video, I guess, here very, very shortly. So, we'll turn this one in. Get the experience for that. Then we're going to come up here and right around, and we're going to make our way over to Thunder Bluff. And on the way to Thunder Bluff, should be able to do the outro. Alright. On the way. Now I'm wondering, I could probably put these on the auction house, but honest to God, I don't think anybody here is going to buy them. Now I know proper, will. But as we make our way over to the Wind Rider guy, I will say thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like on this video. Share it around with your friends if you think they might enjoy some content like this. And do leave a comment. Comment down below. Hey, I'm not going to bite you. I don't think anybody here will. But, yeah, leave a comment down below if you, have any ideas or suggestions or even ideas that I could do. Any type of stuff. And subscribe to the channel. We're going for 150 subs by the end of the year. Let's make it happen. Let's break out of this and try to aim for higher ground, you know? But small steps. And with that, my friends, until next time, peace out.